Put your headphones in. I'm on to you.
Wow, I wouldn't have thought about that for a second. Shit.
I know. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Young Millennials Podcast. I'm Lex, here with my wonderful co-host, Billy.
It's Billy, bitch.
I need to start spicing it up. I feel like it's so repetitive and boring. Like, I need to figure out something new to call you. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT what I can call you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
T.
T. I feel like I've just...
T.
So today's fit I'm wearing We Should Make Content Together.
How cute. Love that.
Shout out to my friend Cassie who bought it for me.
Love that. Today's fit is my work attire.
Nice. Did you worked already?
I did 2 haircuts and I dipped out and I have another one later on and that's it for the day. I'm like loving it. It's been like really slow, but I think it's like because Thanksgiving's next week, so people are waiting. But I'm also like, bitch, I need money. But also like I'm grateful that now I can go home during these breaks and do my podcast with my friend.
Yes, totally. Yeah, I just last night I booked my haircut for the 21st, I think, because it was just like the soonest one he had. And then I already booked for pre-Christmas.
That's what we love. We love that. We need to plan next time you come here. Like, I need to like give you a haircut and like we need to like film it.
I think of that all the time.
Bitch, what are we doing?
I know. Like usually like I just like to get the haircut like out of the way before coming so I don't have to worry about it.
I get it.
When my co-host...
We should make content together.
Literally. No, I always think about this. And
have you seen that like TikTok barber, the guy Vic Blends, who goes up to people on the street and was like, can I give you a haircut for free? And he like asks them questions. He has a podcast now where he like cuts people, like famous people's hair, and does his podcast.
Like he's cutting their hair while he podcasts?
He's like asking them questions and things like that. Yeah.
Wow.
He recently had Obama on. Like he has like some A-list fucking people. So like he's cringy, but like good for him.
No, totally. That's actually really cool.
Lean into the cringe.
Mm-hmm. As always.
I need to just get it out of the way. I saw Wicked last night.
Saw Wicked?
Oh. My sister was weeping, like, at the end. I looked over and Amanda was, like, like, hyperventilating. She was shaking. I had, like, chills and like, my eyes were watering up in the first, like, 30 seconds.
Oh, my God.
It was so good. The chemistry that Cynthia and Ariana have on screen together, you feel it. You feel it so strong. And... there was like little Easter eggs, like little cameos, things like that, people you didn't expect. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but there's a part where Elphaba and Galinda are like together and they're like having a moment and they're both crying. And it's like, I think they're just genuinely crying because like of the scene. Like they're just so happy to be there. Like, I don't think it was like, oh, now you cry. Like, I think it was just because they were like, oh my God, like we're doing this. We're together. Billy, it is like phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Not that how it's a very long movie.
Yes, but it didn't feel long.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I wasn't worried. I'm happy it's like long, but I just was wondering the vibes of that.
I had to do a bathroom break. Billy, I ran for my life. And of course, my bathroom, my theater was at the end of the hallway and the bathroom was at the other end of the hallway. I sprinted, like full on, like, I came back and I was like, and man, I was like, you did good. You didn't miss anything. So it was good. The one thing I will say, like, seeing what's his face, Ethan Slater, her new man's like in the movie, I'm like, ew, SpongeBob, like get out of here, SpongeBob.
Oh, not feeling it.
It is what it is, but like I know like the whole, obviously the tea behind him and her and how tacky it all is. So ew, get out of here.
I thought you were gonna say I got it now, but I guess not.
I will never get it. Like, Ariana, we're trying, sweetie, but like keep your man. Keep him.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, so great. I'm so happy we got to see it before everyone else. I feel so special. And it was everything I could have wanted and more. Like, I can't wait for it to go on streaming because I will watch it once a week, if not more.
Oh, love it. My aunt texted me about seeing it this weekend. I really want to do the IMAX thing, but if I go, like, I won't. But I mean, it'll still be good.
See it twice. It's okay. It's okay. See it twice. I saw it in like the RPX, like I guess like the advanced like sound and screen, whatever. But
that's what I would see it in.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everyone in the theater was on their best behavior. No one was like doing the most. There was this one guy, and he was like, he was sitting next to us, and he goes, "I'm sorry in advance for like, you know, my laughing and my crying and my screaming and my singing." And we're like, no, like it's your thing. And
people were singing
Amanda,
aloud.
no. So Amanda was like, no singing, like to me. And I was like, I don't think he's gonna sing like that, you know, probably like to himself. So like everyone was on their best behavior. It was funny, like everyone was laughing. Oh, so good. So good. So good.
Not to say
I want to go back.
class to trash, but my best like movie theater experience was seeing Magic Mike.
You gay boy, of course it would be.
No, like with like audience participation and like being here for it. Like
I'm mortified.
I almost feel like I maybe even mentioned this before, but like the way everyone was acting as if they were at the live show, like I remember it to this day.
That's scary. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's too street for me. No, I'm sorry, Channing Tatum. Can't do it.
Oh, he's broken up with Zoe, or the other way around.
Yes, and Miss Zoe Kravitz is outside around with Diana Agron. Agron? You know who that is?
Is that a girl?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they both have gay ties to Miss Taylor Swift.
Wow. The plot thickens.
Oh, it's thick. Thick with two C's.
I was just listening to Giggly Squad, who I just today got tickets to see their show in Miami for this Friday.
Love that for you.
But they were just talking about Channing, and they think that they like broke up a long time ago and just announced it now because of the movie.
No, the celebs love doing that though.
Yeah, the recent movie she directed and he starred in.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which is kind of wild, but to then break up. But I mean,
listen, maybe that was the nail in the coffin. Like, I hate working with you, and I hate you. Also, side note, strawberry matcha from my local coffee shop. So good.
Local coffee shop?
Yep.
What is
Up
it?
the block.
Oh,
the Grind Coffee Bar.
The Grind. I've been there.
I was on Uber Eats the other day browsing, and it came up. I didn't know they were on Uber Eats. So I was browsing through the menu, and it said strawberry matcha, and it looked like the strawberry foam was thick.
Ooh.
So I was like, I have to try it. So I went on the way back home. The girls were so nice. I love like fun, like Gen Z, like employees. Like I walk in, they're like, hey, like they were actually nice. Like sometimes they're like really to themselves, but these ones were like, you know, about it. And I was like, you know, hey, what's up? And they were like, oh, like what can I get you? Like what can I get started for you? And I was like, that's a great question. They were like, okay, well hurry up because there's a line out the door, and like obviously there's no one else in the store. I was like, like, you know, funny. So then I order my matcha, and they go, okay, like it'll just be a minute, and I go, okay, well hurry up because I'm in a rush. And then they were all like, ha ha ha, because obviously I wasn't in a rush, you know. So that was cute. The matcha is good, and yeah, here we are.
I like that place. A good vibe. I've edited there before.
It's cute. It's cute.
Saw this video. One of my like gay YouTubers that I love that I've been watching for the past 10 years has kind of transferred to short form content, and he said his therapist starts off like the sessions with this very like simple question. Well, I guess you kind of just said it, but I was gonna say, what's going on with you today? But
oh, okay.
But maybe you just,
I mean, I went through it.
Because I was gonna flop. We'll try that.
No, it's okay.
We'll try that next time. But I do feel like it's interesting wording for like a how are you.
I guess. And it's funny. So I went to therapy yesterday. Shout out to my therapist. We love her.
We love it.
And I always text her when I'm like in distress. I'm like, Stephanie, I need to see you next week, you know? So I get there and I sit down. I'm like, honestly, girl, I forgot why I needed to come here. Like, I don't know. She's like, so you're good. I'm like, yeah, I think so. So we like just chatted about things, but that's kind of like when you really get to like the nitty gritty of like things you've been like burying for a while and it's not like surface level shit, you know? So, we had some interesting chats yesterday and she challenged me to put myself out there because, you know, I'm working at a new place now and I always struggle with like introducing myself to people. Like, hey, I'm
How
Lau.
has that been? Well, I guess you're about to say.
It's been going. Like, I'm not like really inserting myself. Like, I'm not going out to people like in their rooms, like knock knock, hey, I'm Alexa, you know.
If you like
But
passing in the hallway or something.
the thing is, like, I'll pass you in the hallway, and I don't know if you work there or you're a client. So it's like I give everyone
How
a smile,
many
but
people are in there?
there's 30 rooms.
Oh
But
shit.
but most girls have like multiple people working in there, whether they're the other stylists or assistants. So like my one friend that's in there that I know, she has an assistant and another girl that works with her. So in that one room, there's 3 people. So, but my therapist challenged me. She's like, listen, like go up to people, like, you know, do it now because you can like go off of the fact like you're new, like you're fresh, like, and just introduce yourself. She was like, why are you so afraid of it? I said, I don't know. Like, I don't want to bother anyone. She's like, well, look at it the other way. Like, if someone was new and like knocked on your door, what would you do? Tell them to get out of here. I'm busy. And I'm like, no, never. She's like, exactly. So just go up to people, use the fact that you're new. And I challenge you this week to go introduce yourself. So I said, "Oh, okay, I'll try."
Wow.
I hate doing that. I hate it. Ooh, I'm like cringing thinking about it.
No, yeah.
I'm scared. Like, I'm not.
Relatable.
Oh. I struggle, like, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. And I think it'll just
Yeah,
continue to be a little more natural, I guess.
yeah. In time, like it will happen, but like also, like I do want to start meeting people because it's like I don't want to be that bitch that like no one talks to because you know I keep to myself.
And if
that's
it's
not
too,
me.
if it's too long, then it's like
exactly. It's like what took you so long, you weirdo? So I need to like nip it in the bud, you know. So we're gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Exactly. But therapy was great. We love her. She's so great. But yeah, she always is like, okay, how are you? And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not okay. And sometimes I'm like, I don't know why I'm here right now, honestly. So it's so crazy, like how loaded, like a simple question, like, how are you?
Could be.
Like, oh man.
Right.
Jeez.
So, I mean, it's still.
Next week we'll try that question again for you.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
My week has been interesting.
Okay.
But
I haven't really talked to you.
No, yeah, I mean, I just posted a follow-up to my last video, which we're not gonna like go into on here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling good, I'm feeling inspired, and I'm feeling freer than I've ever felt.
Good.
But
that's all we can ask for.
A couple of bumps in the road, but like
listen, it happens.
Me, like stop.
Yeah, no, it happens when you're being authentic. Some people are going to give you pushback, but your true people are going to embrace you.
Yes. Yeah, but I mean, we could get into the topic.
So it's funny. So I was just thinking of things I can talk to you about, and I just ran back and watched that Kim Kardashian Tesla robot video. I was like, I have to do my homework for Billy. So I just watched that, and I am just so uncomfortable.
Context.
So, context, me and Billy decided that this is going to be an episode about, you know, AI, ChatGPT kind of thing, and we're going to discuss all that. So, Billy had sent me an Instagram post of Kim Kardashian interacting with her brand new Tesla robot. And she was like playing rock, paper, scissors with it, like waving to it. And it was just like, ooh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Yeah, no, I was very uncomfortable watching it. Like, the robots, like I always joke, like I'm so nice to them.
No, until I saw that was like a thing. I didn't really know
about
these robots.
I've been known, and it's been like kind of scaring me. But I always like in general, like even when talking to like Siri or any other like artificial intelligence, I'm always like, I love you, thank you, because when they take over, inevitably, they will remember that I was a good one. So, and I'm triggering every freaking Siri that I have right now.
Oh my God. I actually woke up this morning. Oh my God. That's like,
Stop it.
that's so fitting.
No, literally. There's times because I have a speaker, like a home pod, and I'll say something and she'll just go, mm-hmm. I'm like, what? What? I get so freaked out.
That
I
is
hate it.
creepy. This morning I was on X, so stupid.
Oh, it's still Twitter.
And there was another Kardashian thing. I'm surprised it wasn't in that post. It was, I don't know if it was that robot or she has another one, but it was like in the driver's seat, like to like drive. And like,
Oh, well,
it was like
out in California,
flashed out, one leg out. Like, it was very crazy.
they have self-driving cars like Ubers with no driver.
Right. So I think it's that,
It is
like, it doesn't picture
scary.
it's the car driving it, but like now there is a
They're
robot
just
for
sticking a
extra
robot in the
stuff.
front seat.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
They're just putting a robot there to like what, fucking talk to you? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's
And
weird. It's weird, man.
so like I don't even know how to like or where to start because like it's been around for a while now, but what were your initial thoughts? Like for example, like for me, I like was weirded out by it, like I didn't like it. I really didn't engage in it. But
Mhm.
now I'm like really starting to get it. And
Yeah.
like I'm I guess low key here for at least like the chat GPT side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've always like kind of been into it. Like I used we need to make up a different name for this episode for the Apple intelligence lady on our phone. So I'm just gonna say the Apple lady. So I've been using the Apple lady since she came out, years and years and years ago. I would tell her, play this song, play that song, and that's artificial intelligence. Like that is AI. That's kind of where I feel like it started. Um, and I always used it. I was always frustrated with it. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. Like, I'm not saying that song. And like, always giving me the wrong song, things like that. So, as it's getting better, I feel like I'm appreciating it more. And now where it's just expanding to ChatGPT and, you know, Photoshop now has AI where you can render, images and things like that. So, I'm loving the usefulness of it. I really think it's great if you use it properly. I still think it's very flawed. I think it's so flawed. But I use ChatGPT a lot for my personal and my work. And it's honestly given me a lot of great ideas. It's a good starting point.
I feel like I'm even maybe I never use the Apple lady.
That point.
So like it's just like very like fresh to me and I'm still not gonna use her. It's more just
Really?
like
I'll
I
tell her to like make a note, put an event in my calendar, like remind me this to do at this time.
just if you hold the side of your phone, it automatically
Mm-hmm.
pops up and I'll like say it. Like I
Well,
won't be like
that's part of it.
well, I mean like I don't engage with it like as a human.
Yeah, like triggering. Yeah, like triggering it like that.
Like
Verbally
I'll
triggering
hold
it.
it down and be like
Mm-hmm.
make this timer or like remind me
Mm-hmm.
later and like I don't
Yeah.
even know if it responds. Like I don't think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and funny enough, Mr. Shane Dawson last night posted his first video in 8 months with which is full on like AI conspiracy vibes. So like we're very on track right now and on trend. So like a bunch of my like random points are like low key all from his video.
You know what's crazy? I just watched the canceled podcast with Jeffree Star, and they asked him about Shane Dawson. Like, I wonder if that's why what summoned him from the grave.
I thought that too, but I mean, this is definitely something he's been working on because like he like flashes back and stuff like that. But they said like I missed the date, or Tana said I missed the days of when we'll never get that feeling back of Shane like dropping a series, and like I
Yeah.
totally know what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I never really fell off him. Like I mean, I did, but like I still appreciate his like work. I forgot even what his cancel drama is. Not that we have to go into that.
Yeah.
I, for a while, like, watched him in, like, Ryland's vlogs of him, like, going to Colorado, I think. And, like,
Yeah.
they got pregnant. And honestly, up to, like, them having the baby, that's when I kind of, like, disengaged. Because, like, just
Gotcha.
also interesting for me to see, like, a gay couple go through that. You know?
Okay. What's like the context of that? I'm gonna watch it after, but give me like a summary. Did you watch it yet or no?
I didn't finish it. Like, I watched it and then I was like, I'm writing too many points down that, like,
There's too many points.
you kind of brought up how they're generating, like, images and stuff like that. And it kind of just makes me wonder about my future and how AI maybe could benefit me. And it's just kind of like a crazy thought of maybe the thing that really becomes a major part of my life isn't even out yet. And like in the sense of potential like AI stuff like that. For example, even I debated, this feels like so wrong to say. So like I'm writing my book, and I think I told you this already, but I'm using ChatGPT to help me in the sense write the book almost in more of a collaborative way for basically like, my first draft. Help me get the first draft out because my whole thing is I love writing dialogue and I hate the foo-foo stuff that like paints the story.
The filler.
The filler.
Setting the scene. Yeah.
And for that as an example, so incredible that is like helping me like get the story out. And then by the time I draft it 1, 2, 3 times, like it'll be unrecognizable to the AI of it. And just to say, just to throw out there, like all of my dialogue is me. Like it's not
Of
it.
course.
Like I have it drafted out so detailed that it really does feel like me, kind of like a ghostwriter. It's just, I don't know.
I think it's also just giving you a good base to go off. We were talking about that earlier. Like I ask it so many things, like topics that I can make videos for work, or I want to go into education and, you know, I want to make ebooks and things like that. And it's good to just get a baseline of an idea. And even if you pick and choose, like cherry pick, oh, I'll take that sentence, it's still at the end of the day, if you read it straight through, you know it's AI. So you still have to add the human touch to it. And I think, you know, that's essentially what you're doing. And I think it's okay because, like you said, by the time you're 3 drafts in, it's going to be basically your words. I get what but like you're the one giving it prompts. You're giving it the details. Like you're doing all of that extra. Like you're essentially setting the scene for AI to set the scene for you. So it wouldn't be giving you all this information without you also providing information for it.
I think I feel this way too because Daniel told me to not tell people this. But I think she also doesn't
I think it's a tool. It's a tool to use. And, you know, like again, I use it and I'm like, okay, that's a good idea, but not so much that one. So you cherry pick. And and it's the same as collaboratively working with someone else, except it's a robot.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's really cool.
Yeah. And like, listen, you're not taking it and just copy pasting.
Absolutely.
So I don't think there's an issue with it. Not at all. Not at all. Have you ever like played around and like asked it some like fun prompts and things like that? Because that's something I started to do. I'm in the ChatGPT subreddit. And it gives you some fun prompts. Ready? So I'll give you a prompt if you want to try later. So one of the prompts I've given it says, from all of our interactions, what is one thing you can tell me about myself that I might not know about myself? I
did that.
So, did you?
This is... Proceed.
No, go ahead.
I posted it on my Instagram. Like I made a selfie and if you like swiped, it like said the prompt, and that was from chat.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
But I think I was like, that's a lot of words. So sorry.
Yeah, no, totally. I was trying to get that engagement.
But it like, it gave me such a nice thing about myself, and like I got emotional. It was like, The one thing that stands out is your entrepreneurial spirit and dedication to your craft. You're not just a barber. You're continually looking for ways to expand and innovate, whether through educational classes, starting your own brand, or moving a new location for better opportunities. This drive shows a strong commitment to growth, and it seems like you naturally gravitate towards leadership roles and initiatives that allow you to create and inspire others. Huh. Thank you.
Love that.
Like, so kind. And then there was another fun prompt. I don't know if you've done this one, but it says, based on our interactions so far, what fictional character do I share the most personality traits with?
I'll have to do that one.
So you're definitely gonna get Buffy.
Oh.
Or like,
I would drop that.
But I got Ted Lasso. And if you've seen Ted Lasso, have you seen Ted Lasso?
No, but I know the vibes, like sports.
Oh my God, sports, but optimistic and encouraging. He has an entrepreneurial spirit and he's community oriented, and it gives you like reasonings why. Like Ted, you seem passionate about your work, you know? So cute, so fun. ChatGPT making me emotional. But I think it's fun to like play around with it in that sense also, just throwing it some fun prompts. And I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos also, like kind of building your dream life using ChatGPT.
Ooh.
And that's something I've been trying, but I feel like it's not up to par yet for me. I'll give it like, a breakdown. Like, I want to do this in a day, and these are my times, and this and that. And it's like not giving me the answers. I'm like, no, like, you're not getting it. Like, this is not, like, you're giving me the wrong times, things like that. So I still have to tweak things out, but people on TikTok swear by ChatGPT building your dream life and making you rich. So we're gonna have to dive into that one.
Yeah,
because that's like, yeah, give me that.
Speaking of Tana Mojo before, she said these are for like the girlies with like brain rot, to like make you understand things easier. Said anything you want to know, ask it to explain it in a gay short way.
I'm a gay short way. I was thinking like, oh, explain it to me like I'm 5 or something like that.
No, so
in a gay short way. Okay, let's hear this.
Football is like a high stakes drama of two teams, mostly muscle guys in tight fitted outfits, fighting over a giant leather egg. It's kind of campy when you think about it. Halftime shows is basically wrist snacks and occasionally iconic performances. Hi, Beyonce.
Not campy.
So
what does ChatGPT know about camp?
I know, like the fact that they know that to use the word.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but that's gonna be my new thing. Because now I understand football.
Sure.
So yeah, that's gonna be probably my prompt for things I don't understand. Explain this in a gay short way.
Okay, I'm gonna try that, but maybe I'll think of it in a different way.
Yes.
Even though I usually don't need things to be explained.
It's for I preface with the girls with brain rot.
Brain rot. Yes. Speaking of brain rot, I really think I want to do a social media detox.
Interesting.
I can't. I'm just wasting my life away. I just have realized I'm a very, again, all or nothing person. We know this. Like, when I stop, I stop. And I think I just need a detox. I think I just need to cut it completely. Like TikTok, I've been spending hours on TikTok.
That's crazy. I don't even look at that app. I get so bored after 5 minutes.
That's the thing. I'm not even being entertained. A lot of the times I'm like just scrolling past shit and I'm like, what am I doing? So, do you want to hear my Jennifer Coolidge impression?
Obviously.
I don't know why this came into my head. So it's so funny that I've always been like weirdly good at impressions depending on who it is. Something that I feel like if I spent more time doing, I think I would be really good. So, okay. Now I'm gonna laugh. And now it's good.
You should become a puppet master.
I would love to. Makes you want a hot dog real bad. Oh, you look like the 4th of July. Makes you want a hot dog real bad.
Iconic. Good job.
Oh, so funny. She's iconic. I'm taking the dog. I was watching Legally Blonde the other day. That's why.
Ooh, I could use a good rewatch
Oh,
of that.
so great.
Oh, speaking of...
You got into Harvard Law? What? Like it's
hard?
Iconic. Iconic.
So good.
Me. Fuck around, get a law degree from Harvard.
Speaking of movies, did you watch any movies this week other than Wicked?
I watched a show. I binged a show.
Which one?
Nobody Wants This. It's on Netflix. It's like a...
Is that Kristen Bell?
Kristen Bell.
So cute. With
so good. Yeah, you watched the whole thing? So cute. I watched it Sunday. I think I flew through it Sunday.
So like new agey with the whole podcast vibe.
Right? I was like, oh my God, Billy has to watch this.
Yeah,
so cute. I put on a few people already.
I felt like it was like based off of Giggly Squad almost. Speaking of movies, I still want to watch that movie you mentioned last week.
My Old Ass.
Which
Sam told me she watched it and she was like, so good. I'm crying. I hate you. But it was so good.
I do know who that Aubrey girl is.
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza. She's iconic.
I finished Agatha All Along this week and she's like the main villain in the show. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, I love her. And now you have to watch it.
Yeah, it's a cute, like, fun movie. Also puts you in the feels.
Is it like a trippier 13 going on 30?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Like, imagine 13 going on 30, but like both the 13-year-old her and the 30-year-old her were together.
Right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely going to watch that and I would love to report back.
Side note, I forgot to tell you. So I had my softball game last week, the championship game. We lost.
The champion? That means the last one?
Yeah. Yeah, like the Super Bowl for softball.
Gotcha.
The Grammys.
I thought it was, you mean basketball.
I'm still doing softball and basketball. I'm doing two sports.
Oh, I thought softball ended.
No, this shit's still going. Well, that was summer ball and this was fall ball. So now it's all done. We lost in the championship and I played kind of bad and I'm a little mad at myself, but I remind myself it's a team sport and one person does not make or break the team. And then basketball Sunday, it was playoffs, the first round of playoffs that like gets you to the championship. And we lost, so we're out of that too. So now I'm like, great, I need to start doing new hobbies, but I don't think I told you I'm going to pottery this week.
You did tell me with Sam?
Yeah, we're going Thursday. I'm very excited.
I don't know if you told, I guess it wasn't on the pod, but...
No, I think I told you off, but
you know, like,
we're going.
What, like, are you making? Like, is there a thing?
We're going to make clay pots.
Nice. I never did that.
My therapist said that pottery is very grounding and it's very good to do.
Is that the thing where, like, they put it in something and it could be, like, glossy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that comes after, but, like, you do the wheel in your hands, you spin it around, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing that. I'm very excited.
Oh, that'll be so fun. Wish I was there.
Maybe that's going to be my new hobby. And my therapist told me in her office she has a pottery wheel, so I can, like, go to her office and do pottery when I want.
Like, in,
Love
like,
that.
the therapy session?
Yeah. Or no, or I think yes, but I think also, like, she would just let me go there and, like, play pottery if I wanted to.
Love that.
She loves me. So yeah, I'm excited, but I do need new hobbies now that sports are over.
Sound off in the comments.
Please help a girl out, but maybe I'll start asking ChatGPT some ideas. Maybe I'll, like, give it my location, like, oh, based on my location, like, what are some things I can do for fun and stuff like that.
Ooh, I should probably do that.
That could be a good one. That could be a good. Oh my God, yeah. Maybe I'll, like, be specific, like, down to the zip code, like, based on my zip code. What are some things near me or within a 30-minute drive of me? Write this down, everyone. This is a good prompt.
Literally. I can't wait to do the ones you said.
So cute. I can't wait.
My last note on the AI this was on the Shane Dawson video. This is when I think it gets too far and creepy and, like, trippy AF. Replacing podcasters, like, the potential.
Never. You can't replace this.
Yeah, no.
I
don't see how it could truly work, but there could be like a niche audience, but I don't think this could ever really
You can't
work.
replicate human interaction.
Well, the creepy thing is they like laugh at each other's jokes and stuff. Like,
no, sorry, you're not as funny as us. Goodbye.
It's so weird.
Speaking of replacing humans, I'm sure you've heard like the AI songs of like rappers, like when they make songs like AI songs, and they're like really good. Like I've heard so many AI Drake songs, not that we stan Drake, but like
you have to look.
I'm like, these are really good songs.
Frank Sinatra singing "Get Low" by Little John.
Stop. Oh my god.
Which was also in the video. It was really good.
Yeah. Have you seen on TikTok? Well, you don't really go on TikTok, but like people were doing like Plankton from SpongeBob, just singing like all these like random songs, like Billie Eilish songs. Oh my god, it's hysterical, and it sounds just like Plankton from SpongeBob.
That's the little
like
green guy.
Yeah. Are you so fucking out of touch? The little green guy. Yeah, the main villain of SpongeBob.
I was gonna say, I thought that was.
Were you not a?
But then I just realized. No, I mean, I stan Sandy Cheeks.
Okay. You don't fucking know SpongeBob, do you?
I would never like loved it, but I know.
You were too gay for SpongeBob.
Yeah, that was giving like boy.
Oh.
Or tomboy, sorry.
Fuck you.
Tomboy, like
SpongeBob is an icon, okay?
It's true. It's true.
Whatever. You just don't get it.
Yeah, no, and I don't think I ever will.
It's okay. It's okay. Anything else you need to touch on, you gay boy?
No. Just excited for this.
No, I want to go play with ChatGPT.
That's what we're going to do.
I'm ready. I'm ready to give it some prompts.
I can't wait.
Fix my life, please.
We have a bigger audience and we can start doing weekly lives, and I want us to have a Patreon, and I want us to have an after show where we talk about things after the show. I just see such a bright AI-less future.
We have so much potential with this, and I'm really excited. But in time. But we'll get there eventually. I'm excited. I would love to do a live episode every week. I really would.
I know.
I think it'd be so great.
Guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We've lost a few subscribers. I'm not going to point my fingers at you, but I think it was because of you.
It was absolutely because of me.
Yeah.
We did lose a little bit before that. Like, we got under 300, which isn't okay.
Yeah. So make sure if you're listening, please subscribe on youtube.com/Young Millennials.
If you just listen, because again, like, we could do.
I mean, it all helps.
Yes.
It all helps.
Yes. And we could do like the live streams, and that's just extra content.
Absolutely. But I think the live stream source would probably be YouTube, so you need to subscribe on YouTube so we can go live.
Exactly. We need 1,000.
Please. Yeah. Okay. And TikTok too. While you're at it, do TikTok. Do it all. You should be following us on everything.
Your homework.
Everything. Do your homework. Well, I'm freezing and I'm doing the pee-pee dance over here, so I gotta bounce.
We gotta bounce.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening and subscribing and liking and following. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, and we will see you next week.
Phone just died.
Oh my god, I'm losing him.
My phone just died. Of course it was.
Oh, we're disconnected. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Be grateful for the loved ones that you're spending it with, and we will see you next week. Peace, love, and light. We out.